Let's get it on. All gas, no break. Welcome to the show. Chris Paul and Mo, not to be confused with Chris Paul and Mo, as in the washed up basketball player, Chris Paul. Yeah, I said it.
None of us are going to be in the NBA Finals this year. Fun
No,
fact.
we will finish. Yeah, Chris Paul. He said he got addicted to going to the NBA playoffs, and now he's been sober for what, 2 years, 3 years. So good for him.
Don't be confused with Cliff Paul.
Yes, the much. Yes, I mean he's probably accomplished more in the insurance sales field than Chris Paul. He's probably won more championships at his job than Chris Paul has. I'll say that. I'll tell you that for free. Anyway, we got
Employee of the month 50 times.
We got Paul, the New York Giants correspondent, on the show today. Justin's arrival. I think he's going to be on this one, actually.
Justin, the recurring guest.
Yeah, Justin, the bullpen arm, comes in like the 6th inning and fucks everything up. He's like Adam Ottavino, basically. Yeah, so we've been talking. If this is episode 98, by the way, the Quentin Copels episode. We are creeping up on that 100. Yep. God bless Quentin Copels and his brand and his branded arm. Actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Paul, I think you were at my mom's house, and we watched Quentin Copels get drafted.
That is true. That's so long ago.
Yeah,
we're honestly
2012.
I'm really excited for this draft. There's so many memories socially, not even just NFL wise. I'll never forget, Dee Milliner being drafted and you destroying furniture and among other things. So I'm looking forward to some property damage tomorrow.
Yeah, I think property damage is in the forecast.
Who knows? You guys might be set and get your guy. It might be I doing the property damage.
Oh yeah. No, I mean the property. Yeah, who's committing the property damage is very. It's very open. We also have some. We'll also have some Steelers and Cowboys fans in attendance that could also possibly destroy some property. But yeah, so we've been talking ad nauseum now for the past few months about pick 10, what to do with it, and what to do with the rest of the draft. And we've done 1,000 mock drafts, and we're going to do more, like we promised on the last episode. We will be doing more, but we did want to bring Paul on because we're we are all curious and intrigued as to what the Giants may or may not do in this draft, because that's kind of, it seems like there's a new report every day, and 6 is kind of like a weird spot in the draft where you kind of know what's going to happen before that, but that's kind of where things could get weird. But before we get into all that, Zach Wilson finally off of our football team. Pour one out or raise your glass. It's a it's a good day. It's a good day for our team. It was essentially a trade up in to get from the 7th round to the 6th round. So thank you for that, Zach, and can't really thank you for much else. But I guess we'll just start. Is Zach Wilson the worst Jets draft pick in franchise history? I would say probably yes.
But are you saying that with expectations or just actually ever?
Yes.
Ever. Yeah. He's worse than Jamarcus Russell.
No. He's not worse than Jamarcus Russell, but he's the worst pick.
He's right there.
He's the worst pick in franchise history.
So some old head comes through and it was
right there.
Yeah, I mean he never got one sack in the league. It's basically between Golston and Zach.
Shit. It is.
Yeah, he didn't get a single sack. Zach Wilson, I guess, at least had some flashes or moments. So, I guess take your pick. But
I heard someone saying, "Oh, yeah, he had like 5 game-winning drives," but it was because the defense helped him.
He's barely even had like 5 good games. Like, what are
And
we doing?
if
Stephen
you looked
Hill,
at the score, it was like
for
nothing.
equal amount of hype, was Stephen Hill worse than Zach Wilson for your heart and your soul and your expectations and what was advertised and what was given?
Man, that's like so hard to even really.
It's a fucked up question, right?
I don't even know how you'd like quantify that. It was like, although it's kind of interesting because it's like Stephen Hill.
You know what?
Stephen Hill could do everything but catch a football, and Zach Wilson could do everything but throw a football.
With their powers combined.
Yeah, damn.
No, actually, if you think about it, Christian Hackenberg has to be the worst Jets draft pick of all time.
Yeah, I mean,
that man couldn't throw a football in the whatever fucking league it was.
Yeah, he couldn't even. Yeah, like he was so bad that they couldn't even let him see the field in 2016 or 2017. Like they couldn't even put him out there because it would.
He couldn't even play in the what was that bullshit league?
The AAF.
Yeah, dude, Zach Wilson could be like Peyton Manning of an arena football team and bang all the arena football moms. Like, I think he could do that at least.
I think that's when it went all.
I don't know. The field in arena football might be too short. He'll just be like chucking balls into the stands.
He would throw it into the stands.
But I mean, I think he could do well in I think he could do well in like the UFL maybe. I mean, shit. Ben DiNucci won a UFL Player of the Week or XFL Player of the Week. So I think
he's on the Broncos.
Might be, they're teammates now. It's the all XFL QB room. In fact, we should just relegate.
What, like Brett Rippon and Zach Wilson?
Well, I think it's Jared Stidham.
Zach Wilson. Oh yeah, Jared Stidham.
I mean,
oh Lord.
Well, Brett Rippon was a Jet. Must I remind
he was at one point.
They sound like the douche crew of like close friends in high school, like Ben Rippon, fucking Zach Wilson to attendance.
Yeah, Ben DiNucci to attendance.
I think they were. They probably were. Are they all from Utah?
Not sure about that. Well, Ben DiNucci's from Pittsburgh. He's a Pine Richland legend, actually.
That is true.
I don't know where Jared Stidham is from or Brett Rippon, and I'm not going to look it up because
me either.
Not worth my time or energy. But yeah, I mean, I guess Christian Hackenberg, Zach Wilson, Vernon Gholston. You can take your pick and you can make a case for any of them, but I mean, I would say what probably makes Zach the worst pick was the fact that he was a second overall pick and that, there were, there were like, when you factor in like the expectations and where they were drafted and all that stuff, Zach Wilson probably is the worst pick, but the other's not far behind. Hopefully we are not talking about whoever we draft tomorrow in this regard. But I thought it was. I think at the end of the day, he just needed to go. It's what's best for him, and it's what's best for us. I'm actually surprised that a team was willing to trade for him. In fact, just relegate the Broncos to the XFL and call them like the Denver Bong Rippers.
Man, they have had so many bad quarterback picks. Like it's almost as bad as us.
Who, the Broncos?
Do it again. Paxton Lynch.
Paxton Lynch.
Did they draft?
It was like the most recent, and then they realized after that it was just like, all right, just sign people.
Yeah, and then they're really bad at that too. Like every quarterback they've acquired since like Peyton Manning retired has pretty much.
What was the other one? That was like 6'8" from Arizona State or Arizona. He was on
Brock Osweiler.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
but he won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and he like actually started quite a few games that season.
So he like gets a pass. He did his job, and like he could at least be like, "Fuck you," like I like look. This mattered what I did.
Like,
a lot of those other quarterbacks do not say what they have done has mattered at all.
Yeah, I mean Peyton Manning was so bad his last year in the league that it was a legitimate debate as to like which quarterback was actually like better for them, like right then and right there at that time. I think Peyton Manning got hurt, but like Brock Osweiler was playing good enough that they just kept him in until he didn't play good anymore. And then Peyton Manning kind of saved the day, but it was really the defense that saved the day.
All right, guys, I love you, but stop talking about your ex and her friends, and let's talk about these other quarterbacks that we don't know if they suck or not yet.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna take a flyer here. I think all the quarterbacks suck.
You're not the first. You're not the first person to have that opinion, like unironically, Mo. I'll tell you that.
You know what? I'm really not impressed with any of them. Like I get like, all right, Caleb Williams is getting set up, and the Bears have done good to like set him up, and after that, I don't know. I'm not sold on Jaden Daniels. I'm not sold on Drake May. I'm not sold on JJ McCarthy at all.
Yo, if you're the Bears, though, Mo, would you do you think it's stupid that they gave up on Justin Fields and didn't draft Marvin Harrison, or at least trade that shit for a king's ransom to like the Vikings or something?
Ooh,
or not in their division,
that's
another team in a similar situation. The Broncos.
I mean, well, they got Keenan Allen and they got DJ Moore.
Yeah.
And Keenan Allen gets hurt a lot too.
He does.
I don't know if they want to go receiver at not because they have
Roma Dunze is going to be a Bear, I'm afraid.
Top 10 picks.
Him and Caleb Williams.
I mean,
him and Caleb Williams were on the flight to the draft together.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
And Ryan Poles was saying how he had like his conversation with Caleb Williams, even though he didn't like say his name verbatim. He was like, "Yeah, we had
heavily
a good conversation."
Ramification that this man is here.
He's the whole Hollywood thing. Yeah, we understand that it's football first with him. We know that he's been getting criticized for all this other stuff that's outside of football, and we know what we're getting with him. But yeah, we know where we stand at. I'm like, okay. Well, you say it without saying it. You're pretty much. We know you're taking Caleb Williams.
We've all known where you stood at for like 3 months now.
It's like the way what's wild though. But on top of that, Joe Douglas. So Ryan Poles gets to choose 2 quarterbacks, but Joe Douglas can't.
Wait, who gets to choose 2 quarterbacks?
Ryan Poles gets to draft 2 quarterbacks, but Joe Douglas can't.
Joe Douglas has already drafted 2 quarterbacks.
He's drafted 1 and
James
in the first round?
Yeah, I'm busting balls, but I know you mean in the first round, but technically he has drafted 2. And I mean, he probably will draft 1 on day 3.
Yeah, I mean, that's the day 3 quarterback, but who's worried about that?
Tom Brady was
I feel like the Jets have more security in their first round pick. In this, by security, I mean like your game plan is not going to get as fucked as it could in the like first 8 picks. Yeah.
Like last year when the Steelers traded up to take Broderick Jones. Like, I don't care what One Jets Drive videos you drop or what you say about your big board. You wanted Broderick Jones, and then he was gone, and you didn't know what to do. And that's what happened. Right. And then they frantically tried to trade back for 10 minutes, and then Robert Saleh was like, "Fuck it, just take this edge rusher."
literal. All right.
So if we go Byron Murphy at 10, what's gonna happen?
Literal fantasy football, fantasy baseball shit where you did not cue your next player. You're like, oh fuck, the clock's running out. What do I do?
Honestly, if the Jets take Byron Murphy, that would be kind of based. But I would definitely destroy property and probably turn the TV off.
There it is. You know what? I kind of want that to happen just so I can see it. But at the same time, like, no, that's just gonna fuck everything up. Like, there's a lot of value here, and I know it's gonna be a weapon. I can feel it because Joe Douglas looks like he's on the edge right now, and he can't just he'll just fortify the O line after the draft.
Yeah. Well, the latest buzz seems to be Fuanga.
Fuanga. When there is smoke, there's Fuanga.
Yeah, and apparently, yeah, like it seems like all the rumors and everything has kind of come full circle, and that's like the hottest like late rumors that they're taking
that shit.
Fuanga.
I think they're taking a receiver.
I mean, dude, anything can happen when the war room is probably Joe Rogan's garage.
That would be Joe Douglas' pick.
So it's gonna be It's gonna be Joe Rogan's pick.
Joe Douglas's pick. It would be Joe Douglas's pick if he had to pick anybody, and I think it would be Fuanga.
I just know that Connor Rogers dropped his final mock, and I mean he's pretty like plugged in.
What did he say, Troy Fatana?
He said he mocked the Jets taking Fuanga.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, so like how much input? Like I know it's absurd to say, but it's also not absurd to say.
Maybe the team is paying. Maybe the team is paying Connor to do that. To like blow smoke up everyone's ass, though.
Yeah, and I said if there's smoke, there's Fuanga.
He does work for SNY too. Which is like directly contracted with the Jets for pre and post game. So there might be something there.
So I mentioned Joe Rogan because I'm truly questioning how much influence does Aaron Rodgers have on this? Like, is he basically like, we obviously like, make the joke, haha, like he's the coach, the GM and everything. But realistically, how strong of an influence is the whispers in the air of him, just hitting?
Oh yeah, I don't think it's really a joke, or at least last year it definitely wasn't a joke. Like pretty much like Aaron Rodgers was telling them to get people before he even became a Jet. That's the reason they signed Lazard.
If you want to date me,
if you want to be my lover, be my lover, you got to overpay my friends.
You got to get my kid a to-go box from our date.
Yeah, so that's like the Jets signed like Cobb and Lazard and Billy Turner and like all those schmucks before Rodgers even came. And then Rodgers, I think, had a pretty heavy influence on like the Dalvin Cook signing and stuff like that. I think the Jets have kind of, I think the Jets have kind of
you don't know shit.
Yeah, I think the Jets have kind of realized, all right, like maybe don't give this guy too much power, and maybe maybe the guy who thinks that AIDS was created in a lab, like maybe he's not the best person to listen to for this type of advice. But I still think he'll have a very heavy influence as far as at least with pick 10. I think he'll have a very heavy influence with what we do there. And I think Rodgers wants a weapon. So push comes to shove, I also think we're going to get a weapon. But where there's smoke, there's Fuanga. So
yes, there is. That's my line right there.
Yeah, that is something to consider.
Smoke, there's Fuanga. I think if we go O-line, I think the better fit is Fatanu.
I agree. I don't think Fuanga. I'm not that high on Fuanga.
Wait, am I saying that right? I don't know. There's too many Fatunu.
I was actually like
Fashanu. All right.
Fatanu, Fashanu, Fuanga.
O-line. Here's my O-line rankings because I've been watching them.
Troy and Anthony Fatano.
So Joe Alt I have at number 1. There's not many cons. Even though I think he has a high floor, because it seems like he's reached a level where it's like, all right, you know what you're getting, and there isn't much to improve on. It's just like his level of how he blocks. So when you get to like, because this dude's like 6'9", and when he gets to a level where he's blocking, he has to like slap down edge rushers. That alone, I mean, I don't know. If you want to consider that a con, you can. But I have him at he's at a level where he could just start in the NFL immediately. Like right off the bat. Olufashanu has a really high ceiling, and he just needs to improve on the run game. JC Latham is like the creeper that no one's talking about, and he's sneaking up. He has like all the tools. The only one that I really don't like out of this O-line class, at least projected to go in the first round, is Amarius Mims. And I think he's like Becton 2.0. Yeah, I like Fatanu. I like Fuanga. If you want to get them, that's cool. But Amarius Mims scares me a little bit just because it reminds me of Becton.
Denzel Mims is what I thought you were going to say.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving you. If he's giving you Becton vibes and his last name is Mims, we should probably just cross him off the list.
And he's a right tackle.
Yeah. I mean, if we're drafting a tackle,
he's 6'7" to 340.
I've actually seen Mims on a lot of Steelers boards, like protect your boy.
I did. I have seen them. You know what? He might work out for the Steelers. Who knows? But
you got to protect Russell Wilson.
I'm trying to make the safe pick here and not fuck it up. So I don't want to take a chance. I like everyone before him that I mentioned. Like I like Latham. I like obviously I like Alt. Oh shit. I like Fuanga. I like Fatanu. I like what's his name?
Fashanu.
Fuanga, Fatanu, Fashanu. Yeah. There's 3 Fs. I like all of them.
I'd be cool with any of the F words. I probably like Fuanga the least out of the F. The F.
Why? Because he's a right tackle.
Because he's a right tackle, and I feel like he has. I think he
could move to left.
I feel like he has some. I feel like he has some weaknesses. Like I feel like his arms. I feel like his arms.
I think that's who Joe Douglas likes the most out of the O-linemen.
I mean, I could see it
because he's just gritty on the O-line, and Fatanu is the same way.
We do need some grit, especially after I feel like if it was O-line, Fatanu, when I watched Fatanu, he's real like dirty, not dirty like penalties playing, but just like how he plays. Because he's a shorter left tackle. He's like 6'3". And what he does a lot too, what I noticed is like he'll knock hands down and just drop you to the floor. And I feel like he'll be more of a fit at guard than tackle, at least starting in the NFL. Just in case, all right, let's say we get him at 10. John Simpson sucks. He could just fill in and be an immediate impact. You're saying Fatanu, right?
Yeah, Fatanu from Washington.
I would say Troy is probably my favorite old lineman, not named Joe Alt.
Is there any chance that Joe Alt actually falls to you guys? No, right? Because probably the Chargers take him or the Falcons take him or some shit like that.
The Titans probably.
The Titans seems like a likely thing to happen.
Yeah, I see Titans more. But what if the Titans say, "Fuck it, we don't want to draft him," and they take like JC Latham? Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, something surprising
because JC Latham
we want another.
Rising
the
up right now.
Fuck it, we want another quarterback that's not Ryan Tannehill. We'll just add another one to the room.
Yeah, I will say. I mean, as far as if we draft Fatanu, I'd be okay with that. If we drafted Fuanga, I could probably be talked into that. Same with Fashanu, I'd probably like that. I probably got Fatanu, Fashanu, then Fuanga. And then
after Alt is drafted.
Yeah. As far as
I think Latham might be the pick. I'd like him better.
I don't like Latham.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I just don't. I feel like he has some Becton vibes to him.
To me, it's Amarius Mims. That's Becton right there. But
yeah,
I mean,
I don't know.
And he was a right tackle, J.C. Latham.
Yeah,
but he can also play left.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
he a higher ceiling, and I like Olu Fashanu a lot. I think he has the highest ceiling over every O lineman.
Like even a higher ceiling than Alt.
Yes.
Damn. But Alt definitely.
I think Alt
has the highest.
Is low. He has the highest floor.
Yeah, but he has a kind of a low ceiling because he's like expected.
Right.
Like he's expected to be so good from the beginning, kind of that like his ceiling can only go so high.
That's right.
Yeah,
and you guys already know who I want to take.
Yeah,
if we had to trade up,
Marvin Harrison.
I don't.
You're damn right.
Perfect timing.
Justin
is here. Talking about wide receivers.
No, not yet. But this is perfect timing. Mo,
Justin
who do you want to take? Even if you have
lineman the whole time, and now he's switching up. You see how crazy
I was. But we made off-season moves with the free agency. So now I'm back on my wide receiver
as one does.
Were you? But you were saying that we should draft an O lineman like right after we signed Tyron Smith, and we haven't really signed any O linemen since then. So what since then has changed your mind?
The Tyron wasn't the only signing we had. We also had.
He wasn't, but he was the most recent of the
last one.
He was the most recent of the O linemen that we acquired.
If anything's changed, it's that I accept this O line if they can stay healthy. We can go for depth, but we shouldn't go for depth with the first round pick.
Yeah,
wide receiver, baby, wide receivers.
Yeah, no, I'd rather.
Yes, tight ends are included when I say wide receivers.
Yeah. Weapon at 10.
People who catch the football on offense. Let's leave it at
that.
But let's pivot for a moment and let's
Can you hear my TV?
What's that?
Can you hear the TV?
I miss you, Justin.
No, not at the moment.
I know you're watching Boston and Miami right now, so no, we can't hear.
Yeah, but let's pivot for a moment. Good. Let's talk a little bit about the Giants and where they stand in this sixth pick, because I feel like no one knows what no one knows what anyone's going to do aside from like
there are rumors about a quarterback, which would be wild. But
I have been hearing a lot of rumors, and that has been picking up a lot of steam. Like a few days ago, I saw a rumor that they like aggressively want to move up to like 3 to trade for that pick to get Drake May. And then I saw something. I saw something today. Like I saw a clip that Rich Eisen was interviewing JJ McCarthy, and like was asking him like, "Oh, do you think do you have like an idea, or do you feel like you kind of know where you might end up?" And he's like, "Yeah, I kind of feel like, he's like, yeah, I can kind of like." He's like, I can kind of guess, and then he like immediately said that. That he's met with the Giants the most, and and then he spoke very high praises of the organization and Joe Shannon and everyone.
All right, I want to hear Paul's take.
Yeah, let's
smoke up fast. Yeah. All right, Paul, you're on.
So I'm not as knowledgeable as like Mo or y'all in the college football world, but do you have a pretty good idea of like the environment of the Giants Twitter right now? a lot of yelling, a lot of drastically different ideas and opinions, all of them wrong. Here's the thing. It's really interestingly set up. Winning those few games for no reason really put us in the weirdest fucking position with this. The fact that we have to say might aggressively trade up from 6 to 3 for a quarterback after we gave that lanky fuck a, real big boy quarterback contract is alarming. Because it's not just, hey, you're throwing darts and hoping this quarterback that you like is good. It's, well, we also have the Daniel Jones contract. If we're picking a quarterback, we have less leeway to fuck this up than we normally would otherwise, which is not a lot of leeway. So if we're gonna nut up and draft a quarterback, we better be right. And as Mo stated earlier, it's I don't know if this is the class to do that in, because here's what I think is gonna happen. I think the only two that are set in the top 10 in stone are obviously Caleb Williams and Jalen Daniels. People are saying that Patriots might love their Michigan boy, and JJ McCarthy might be Tom Brady 2.0, and if that happens, we'll fucking
please take him. Please take him.
Yeah, so you're gonna say that we're gonna play this moment back in 20 years when we kill ourselves in unison or unalive ourselves in unison. I forgot this is on YouTube. My bad. But yeah, it's the Patriots being at 3 scares me, right? Anything can happen from 3 on, and there are kind of a few true outcomes that I see. It's either we get Odunze or Malik Neighbors or a quarterback. I think those 3 things are the most realistic. It's either going to be wide receiver or we're actually trying to move on for Daniel Jones, right? I would be going back and forth. Okay with And I'm saying okay because I'm still kind of on the fence. If we were to go the quarterback, I would be okay with them taking JJ McCarthy if they didn't have to trade any resources for it. I'm going to lose my shit if the Giants trade resources to pick any quarterback right now. Because I don't think there's anyone who's good enough right now to justify that with the Daniel Jones contract. It's not about admitting that we were wrong with Daniel Jones. That's fine. Fuck him. Drew Lock all day. But we can't set ourselves back further by giving up further resources just because when we made a big mistake like that. So if we're going to draft a quarterback at 6, it's got to be McCarthy if he's still there or Penix if he's still there. The thing is, I'm not sure if that's the smartest move with the talent in the first round, like those wide receivers, Malik Neighbors and Odunze. Yeah, honestly.
Maybe Daniel Jones is missing a wide receiver.
Well, here's the thing. People are saying Justin, I saw him, Hecker.
I would say we have to.
I was a Daniel Jones defender. I was a Daniel Jones excuse maker, right? Oh, he didn't have good eye line until that Seahawks game where I saw him look another man that wasn't on his team in the eyes and was like, "Here, would you like the football, good sir?" And that's when I turned to Hecker and I was like, "Oh no, he stinks. That's it. I don't give a fuck anymore." It was the most embarrassing interception I've ever seen.
No,
this was last year.
Yeah, I remember
that. Also in a game that Jamal Adams played in. As a member of the Seahawks. In fact, it might have been his last game. I don't know if Jamal Adams ever came back after that concussion in the Giants game. I think Pete Carroll basically just
It had to be the same game because that was the last season he played with the Jets, 2019.
Well, we're talking about this year when he was on when Jamal Adams was on the Seahawks.
Oh,
it was
on the Seahawks.
It was that Monday night game against the Seahawks. Daniel Jones threw a pick 6. Yeah, it was bad.
It constructs a drive and then it's just nope, here you go. So
I would say
that's the thing, man. A lot of the options.
I don't know why it doesn't happen so hard.
The Giants can do a lot with 6. There's a lot of first round talent. The problem is the temptation to get a quarterback is there simply because the talent around him is limited by the fact that Daniel Jones is our quarterback. Does that make sense? So it's like, oh, do we get another wide receiver? And then we have like, Odunze and fucking, Jalen Hyatt and Wandale Robinson. Dude, Wandale breakout year, watch happen. The problem is, does that matter if Daniel Jones is still the quarterback? I'd rather you just start Drew Lock at that point and see what happens. Just be like, fuck it. Maybe tank for another year for a better quarterback at that point. But I would consider if you wanted to select a quarterback, right, and you think that they might last a little further down, I'd be open to trading the 6 for other resources. The problem is when you get towards the Vikings and Broncos, they're absolutely going to trade quarterbacks, and who knows?
Raiders too.
Those are teams I'm thinking about. It's like, okay, so they might trade up. They might force our hand. The Vikings might be like, fuck it, we need someone who's not Sam Darnold. The Broncos might be like, fuck it, we need someone who's not Zach Wilson. Does this sound familiar to you guys by any chance?
You know what? This sounds like to me? This sounds like the perfect scenario for the Jets to trade up with the Giants from 10 to 6. You guys could move back. We could give you pick 10 and like, I don't know.
All right, there's one quarterback I want to see with the Giants, and just because of like Brian Daboll's like
Phoenix.
Picking his quarterback, I think he would work good with Drake May.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you'd probably have to move up.
But he's not starting year one. He's sitting
right.
Well, so I mean, I understand why, but it's not like he's learning behind anybody. You just be learning what not to do.
Yeah, I mean, generally, our needs are.
You see this retard.
our needs are generally, quarterback, obviously, wide receiver. Although, like, I do have faith in our wide receiving core. It's just they're, on the Giants. That's the problem. No one's throwing them the football. Safety's a need, cornerbacks a need. Cornerbacks a need, and it's interesting because the D-line is beefed up so much with Brian Burns being on the team that you want a good quarterback from the a good cornerback from this class, especially to just kind of level the defense out, because again, we're still going to struggle on offense. It's hard, man. I think the safe pick for immediate impact is get a wide receiver, right? But you still have the problem of like, can the offense populate? Especially, we have to consider Saquon's not there, right? Like that's gonna affect the game plan, man.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
like,
you know what? No, it's not projected. No one's taking a running back in the first round.
Oh, and I'm not suggesting that.
No, there aren't any.
Saquon's more than like a running
back.
Back,
he's a receiver also.
That's like your number one.
It's like Breece Hall.
That was like your number one weapon, and you need like a new number one weapon.
It's like having Breece Hall. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Darius Slayton's a tired man.
But
so
yeah, a wide receiver might be the best way to do that with that pick.
One of the more unhinged things I see, and let me finish this sentence because you guys are gonna laugh at it. But while I was doing my research, of course, I did some research on Twitter just for shits and giggles. What are the peeps saying? This man stated that he thinks the Giants should trade with the 49ers. He thinks that they should trade their pick, their
31
with the 31. What? And then hold on. It gets better. So they want to trade the 49ers. They want to trade the 49ers the 6th pick, insane. So pick flop, and then also have them give us Ayuk. And then with the 30, and this is what fucking made me laugh. They're like, yeah, so with that 31st pick, we can draft Troy Fontano. I was like, okay, hold on.
He's not
there's several things. There's several things wrong with this. As Chris Hector just said, one,
that's insane.
He will not be there at 31. Yeah. That's fucking insane. Second of all, Brandon Ayuk, great. You still need someone to throw him the football.
Ayuk is good.
Yeah,
But
he wants.
Yeah, you're not getting that. You're not getting that.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
if
not
he wants
getting
out of
any
San
of that
Francisco because of the
from
quarterback
that
situation,
trade at all. And
Here's the
to
thing, though.
expect it too.
Before I
That's
do my
insane.
closing arguments on what the Giants should do, in the first round at least, I do think that could happen. Not in that scenario because that's outlandish. Whoever said that was fucking drinking the good shit that night. But
Yeah.
I do think that there's a
You also
possibility
gotta
that
pay
Brandon Ayuk gets flipped that night, or like I don't know, like I just think that could be a thing that happens. I don't think it's out of the blue. I just don't. I don't think it's out of the ordinary. But yeah, I don't think like that would even be reasonable for the Giants to do at this point.
Oh no!
If you're
definitely
trading
not.
down to 31, I hope you're getting like a second and a third round pick.
Fuck that! You should get another.
I
Feature
mean,
first.
like just
You
to
should get
like
another feature
bolster out
first.
though, because the Giants have a lot of needs.
Yeah, and then my other issue is like if anything they'd be trading up for Fantano because that's a need of theirs. The fucking 49ers need an O-lineman. So like everything about that makes no sense. But yeah, honestly, it's either I'm preparing myself to hear McCarthy, Neighbors or Odunze. I am prepping on the possibility that maybe those things are true and they are trying to get Drake.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Man,
but yeah.
it's so difficult. It's so difficult with the Patriots being there. They they're fucking unhinged, bro. You guys know this best. Like I don't know
the Giants were trying to trade with the Patriots, right? They were trying to trade up.
Yeah, they're trying to move in the top three.
And the Raiders were also trying to move up too.
Yeah, CTESPN is reporting that the Colts the Colts and the Patriots are talking about the Colts.
Who the fuck they moving up for? Brock Bowers?
No, to move up to 3 to get Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh my god!
Continue the legacy.
What the fuck do they need him for? They just signed.
They're trading up for God's left nut. I heard from a man.
We are trading up to 4. I hope. There is no reason for the Cardinals to trade down, to be honest, because I was looking at it. I'm like, they have 2 second-round picks. Why the fuck would they want to trade down?
They don't really need to. Yeah, they really don't have much.
They don't.
They need to.
It's like, all right, you're fucked. You're not gonna get Marvin Harrison. So I'm like, you know what? All right.
Yeah, unless the Colts trade up to 3 to leap ahead of them.
And what they gonna give him? Like 3 first-round picks?
Something like that.
Man, the 49ers did that dumb shit.
Which would be bad for us. It would be very, very bad for us if the Patriots were to fleece the Colts.
Hey, look, I'm cool with Roma Dunze or Malik Neighbors. Look, I have Marvin Harrison real high. He's tier 1. Yeah, Malik Neighbors, he's like, there's like a gap because I don't put him in tier 1. I put him like just below. And then Roma Dunze is right under that.
I mean, Neighbors did say on one of his live streams, like, yeah, if the Giants draft me, they might want to figure out that quarterback situation.
No way. Did he really say that?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, he did.
I saw him with the Jets. He's like, oh, it'd be a pleasure to play with Aaron Rodgers. I'm like, okay. I guess we just got to move up to 8. I don't know.
I'd like that he's honest.
Yeah.
It's good quality for a football man.
Yeah. Unlike Caleb Williams talking about how the Bears are good.
Well,
yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Hey, they send them up good.
Yeah,
send them up good.
Yeah, he's.
I mean, they are. They are trying to make sure that he has an easy transition.
Look, Ryan Poles.
I will say this. I will say this, and then we can move on. And then we can move on from the Giants. So, like, I really do think that it's the context that makes this so difficult, right? It's winning those few extra games. Like, I love the Eagles' downfall. Like, winning that last game of the season and watching Philadelphia go into madness, that didn't change our draft position. It's the games before that like, kind of fucked us because we have more, like, We could have essentially gotten Marvin Harrison Jr. Then it's like, okay, our quarterback sucks, but don't like, don't fucking not draft him for, a question mark quarterback. I think that Neighbors and Odunze is what I'd be happy with. I think it's also the safest bet. I just think the context makes it strange because you have Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels. Now it's kind of seeming that JJ McCarthy and Drake May could flip flop. Now it seems like the Giants want Drake May. People are saying the Patriots could take JJ McCarthy. People are saying the Patriots could fucking blow it up and trade, right? Like there's all these different scenarios that can happen. And I think the wide receivers are the best bet. Pick one of them. But it's how tempted are the Giants to immediately erase this issue at quarterback? Because we already have decent receivers. They just can't. This offense just doesn't work with the quarterback play. And, now minus Saquon Barkley, it's a problem. And I feel like you can't exactly say, hey, let Michael Penix drop or something like that, drop down, the draft, because you still have McCarthy or Penix, don't let them drop if they don't get selected. It's you still have the Broncos, you still have the Raiders, you still have the Vikings in those
11,
early rounds that one of those teams are going to. One of those.
So if you want a quarterback, you can't move any lower than 10 if you do want to move back and take a QB, and that still might be reaching for Penix at that point.
But I think taking a QB is a terrible choice. I think y'all should really just give.
What really killed you guys was beating
start Drew Lock.
You're tripping.
Yo, honestly,
Drew Lock,
Daniel Jones.
They're paying Daniel Jones. Then trade him. Yeah,
who the fuck's taking Daniel Jones?
Exactly. Now what are you gonna do? You're gonna pay him $40 million sitting on the bench?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the hole
that
they dug themselves.
That's malpractice right there. That's malpractice.
That's not how an NFL.
They're the ones. Whoever the fucking Giant owner is the one that signed that fucking contract to give the man that much money.
You look like a fucking asshole that don't know what the fuck you're doing.
I think if the Giants don't draft,
I want to see the Giants with Drake May. I think Brian Daboll could coach him up, and he will be. I think he would be amazing.
I think you will see Drew Lock at some point if the Giants don't take a quarterback. I'd say
I want the Patriots to trade down.
The biggest game that killed the Giants as far as draft positioning goes was the game against the Patriots that they won, which I'm still convinced that the Patriots threw that game and missed that field goal at the end.
Did you see this? Did you see this tweet? Leger Douzable, the Chargers could be going J.C. Latham at 5.
Yeah, I've seen some mock drafts with that.
This was
instead of Joe Alt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of people have J.C. Latham ranked higher than Joe Alt just because of his higher ceiling,
his potential.
And yeah,
I
think, Joe Alt. Joe Alt is good, and I told you why I thought he had cons, and it was just because of his leverage. And this motherfucker is 6'9". You can't get on leverage and just expect that's why a lot of these old linemen are wrestlers, and you see how they create leverage, and that alone helps them. If you look at there was a chart that showed who got second round contracts or extended contracts.
After that rookie.
And the number one position was center. But in the past 20 years. And
I think that's a position that people just
that doesn't get drafted a lot in the first round.
It doesn't get drafted high. And I think that's one of those positions that people they just like to have that continuity and stability, because the center is the quarterback of the line, so they don't want to set their line back by having to have a new center relearn the system.
Right.
Yeah. Also, I feel like centers are the least scrutinized of the O line.
the hit rate on center was 92%.
Yeah.
And
Although I think that a
offense-
second contract with a team is not necessarily the best way to measure hit versus miss.
It's not, but I mean, they're playing decent.
Decent
They're playing
enough.
well
To
enough
get-
to
to get a
earn,
second
to earn,
contract.
Yeah.
I mean, like you can make an argument, obviously, but the top three positions were center, tackle, and guard. And then it drops to 48% to 40% from linebacker, QB, edge, and defensive tackle. Then it goes in the red from 38% to 27% with cornerback, running back, safety, tight end, wide receiver. And wide receivers last.
The skill positions and
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta prove yourself more. That's why I feel like I'm not surprised about the center thing because most like
Yeah,
if you're a
well,
rookie
there aren't
center-
that many centers drafted in the first round.
yeah. That
Like
and
Joe
I feel
Tippmann,
like,
we got him in the second round.
yeah. And I
And
think that's gonna
John
be our
Michael
future
Smith was
center.
drafted in the second round.
When was Mango drafted?
he was drafted, I think, in the late first round of the 2006 draft. The Jets.
So was Brick.
The Jets
Brick
took
was
Brick
higher.
early. The
Brick was
Jets
higher.
took Brick like in like the top 10 that year, and then I think they.
He was like
where-
And I
9,
think they
and then
traded up. I think they traded up
Mangold
from
was
the
like
second
20
round
something.
to the end of the first round to get Mangold like to 27 or something like that.
But I mean, like, if you look at this, it's mostly defense. QB is crazy, 46%. I thought it would have been lower.
46? Damn. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's high.
And this
Yeah.
is first round, not
And this
not
is-
any other round.
Yeah,
And
that's
this is-
that's desperation. That's desperation. That's most of that 46% is probably the goddamn Jets in the past
But,
fucking
I
decade
mean,
and a half.
50%, I
Well,
think that's decent. 50%.
I guess Mark Sanchez would count towards that 46% because he did technically get a second contract with the Jets
Yeah, he did.
for a second. So that's why I feel like it's not the best way to like measure that success rate.
Denzel Mims would be in that non 27%.
True.
Well, he
It's
wasn't
an
a first
odd
round pick either. But
it's a metric that depends on on what the team needs because the team's
All
not
right.
unless you're the Jets
Justin.
gonna just draft back to like every other fucking draft to get a new same position.
okay,
You mean defensive end?
Justin, right now you're the GM. Who are you taking at 10? What are you doing?
At 10, wide receiver.
Yeah, you're
Wide
taking a wide
receiver.
receiver. Who's there?
Well, I'm hoping Odunze drops. Harrison won't be there. I'm hoping
What if
Odunze
he
or
doesn't
Bowers
drop?
are there. Bowers.
You're taking Bowers.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the top three wide receivers will be there. I mean, Neighbors and Harrison definitely won't be. Odunze, I could see the Giants taking Odunze if if this is all smoke about the quarterback and if the Chargers do take Neighbors. I also feel like the Broncos probably not the Broncos because in division, but I do feel like the Vikings are like a prime candidate to trade up from like 11 to 5 to take McCarthy because they'd be leaping ahead of the Giants, which could be a blessing in disguise, I think, for the Giants.
Is it kind of fucked up?
Either
Is it
way,
kind of-
though, even if that does happen, I think that Neighbors would go to the Giants in that scenario, and then I kind of think that I kind of don't think that Odunze makes it past 9. I kind of think that the Bears.
That's why we need to trade up to 8.
I think you explaining that, like your segment right there, kind of like levels it out for me. It's like, all right, so just pick Odunze or Neighbors if they're there. They will be pretty much. Then my next thing, like if that isn't possible or they decide not to do that, would be McCarthy. No resources traded to get him. I get that there's Drake May talk. We can't, dude. We just can't. We can't give resources up for a quarterback right now. Like, it's a need, but like the way we've done and built the franchise horribly, incorrectly, not well, but like it's just the fucking like okay, so if you're Brian DeBoer and Joe Schoen, right? You give Daniel Jones the contract. Would you have the nuts to trade more resources for a quarterback that's a question mark in the midst of like needing to keep your jobs in the middle of an overpaid contract of a quarterback who's never thrown more than 15 touchdowns per year? Would you do
the
that?
question right there? That's the question because that keeps their job at least for another 2 years.
Yeah, the counter argument would be that drafting a new quarterback gives them a little bit of security. And
that's if the quarterback pans out.
They probably want to sink. They probably want to sink or swim with their own.
But that's why I said the next 2 years because the first year you're not going to expect him to do anything.
Which is why I would feel inclined to believe that they would take a quarterback. Because they'd probably rather just like, let's take our own guy and we'll sink or swim with him, but we know we're sinking with Daniel Jones.
So that's 7 teams that need quarterbacks.
That's a good point.
Y'all keep saying it's Daniel Jones. Drew Lock, if he's not starting week 1, he's going to be coming in during the fucking season. It's about Drew Lock. And Drew Lock, I think, is a better quarterback than Daniel Jones.
He is.
He's not getting paid as well, but he's certainly fucking better. So why not give him more weapons? He's certainly better. Did you not see? Did you not see him play last season?
I'm not gonna
when he did come in.
Yo, I actually agree. I think Drew Lock's better.
You are wild if you think Drew Lock is not better than Daniel Jones. He is.
Drew Lock win a playoff game? No,
that don't matter.
Saquon did.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Saquon did.
Daniel Jones actually probably had the best game of his career against the Vikings in that playoff game, which is why he got that contract.
I know. I got really drunk and puked.
So Daniel Jones is ass. Then you should take a quarterback. What's the argument then?
You have Drew Lock. I don't think
Drew Lock's not a franchise quarterback.
Don't know that.
Oh, all right.
Don't know that. Don't know that.
We kind of know.
Drew Lock.
All right, yo. How many years did we say Geno's not a franchise quarterback?
Start Drew Lock, and you're good.
How many years did we say Geno was not a franchise?
Quarterback? but the motherfucking
like 10,
dude,
and he had to beat out Drew Lock to get a job,
and he did, and then Drew Lock came in and still didn't work.
Here's the deciding factor.
The Drew Lock Avenue.
He's not the.
I think that's the best option.
Drew Lock's not going to like do work for a whole season. Like I think he's shown that he could do work in spots, and like he's a good backup. And he probably
compare Drew Lock to Daniel Jones.
And
what has Drew Lock
done?
A
better quarterback, but
I've seen.
That's why Drew Lock is a starter, right?
So
that's why he's a starter.
So going back to that Seahawks game last year, I saw Daniel Jones not complete several drives, and I saw Drew Lock complete several drives. So like there. Here's the thing, man.
He caught lightning in a bottle. That's it. That's all it is.
Daniel Jones obviously has the physical
show me Drew Lock tape and tell me how he's better than Daniel Jones. Show me.
I don't. Well,
show me. Don't tell me. Show me.
No. Yeah, I can show you from the games that he played last season.
Okay, show.
I don't got the fucking tape. We can look at the stats. He played better last season.
What games was he better?
Daniel Jones died,
like the 2 games that he started, he was a better quarterback than Daniel Jones ever has been.
What games was he better in than him?
The 2 games that he fucking started when Geno was out.
Geno. On the Seahawks.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Giants here, not the Seahawks.
No, I'm saying Drew Lock is well, you're asking for how could I say how Drew Lock is working with the Giants when he's never played?
But look at the system.
Yeah. All right, look at the system. The system has Dable. Yeah. He can work with I'm pretty sure he can fucking work with Drew Lock. Otherwise, why the fuck would they get them? Why the fuck would Dable be like, yeah, no, let me get that quarterback if he thought Daniel Jones is going to be his fucking future?
They were fooled. They were fooled by. They were in a bad.
I don't think they were fooled. Yo, Drew Lock.
I think they fucked up getting rid of Tyrod Taylor. To be honest with you,
Drew Lock came in and started for the Broncos for 2 years, right? For 2 years.
Yeah, and he wasn't good.
fire.
And he wasn't good, right?
Correct.
And the Broncos were more run first offense at that time, I think. If I'm mistaken, let me know.
They probably were because they didn't have a quarterback.
They also didn't have many weapons. They had Judy. Who else?
Cortland Sutton.
Not
Cortland. Well, yeah, both of them.
And I don't understand the hype behind Cortland Sutton, to be honest with you.
I was talking about Jerry Judy, overrated.
Jerry
Judy?
Judy?
He probably is.
I think he's overrated too.
Or he may not have just had a good quarterback to throw to him.
But anyways, Drew Lock is ass.
Paul got tired.
I don't think he's ass.
He left.
I think he's ass.
I don't think he's ass.
Point blank. Period. That's like putting Zach Wilson in there.
No, because we've seen 3 years.
Not that big.
Okay. But
we haven't.
Drew Lock
I don't think there's enough of Drew Lock to make that decision that he's ass.
Drew Glock.
I honestly just don't think he has enough time in the NFL yet to make that judgment, especially when he came in, he actually produced.
He was there before Zach as a backup, and he started for the Broncos, by the way.
He did start. Yes, he did.
Yeah,
he was
so good.
Time.
No. He wasn't.
He was a perfect third, fourth string quarterback.
Let me ask you, what changed? What changed from when he went to the Broncos to the Seahawks? What changed? Why did he look?
He sucked more.
No, he didn't suck more. Nah, come on. He didn't.
Why is Geno starting then?
Because Geno's better. Doesn't matter. That's like me saying, all right, but I got Mahomes and I got Purdy on the team. Which one am I going to start?
He started at the Broncos and went to the Seahawks to be a backup.
Yeah. Well, he was fighting. He didn't go to be a backup. He was fighting, and he lost the fight.
No shit.
Yeah. Doesn't mean he's ass.
All right. Keep that same energy.
Hey, man, Geno lost out. Geno lost out to Russell, didn't he?
No, Russell got traded.
No, yeah, Russell.
No. He was there. He was there while Russell was there, right? And
yeah, he was.
And Pete Carroll never said. Pete Carroll never said, "Hey, yo, let me put in Geno instead of Russell," right? That must mean Geno's. That must mean Geno's ass.
Russell, it doesn't compare to
Russell Wilson was good at the time.
That bum.
No, Russell was bad. He was still bad at the time.
No, he was better.
Better doesn't mean he wasn't still bad.
I don't care.
No, he was bad on the Seahawks.
What are the Jets doing at 10, Justin?
He was bad for 2-3 years on the fucking Seahawks.
I don't give a fuck about the Seahawks.
Motherfucker wasn't doing shit.
I don't care about this motherfucker Drew.
Hey, all I'm saying is Drew Lock should be given a chance. They should.
I don't care about Drew Lock. I don't care about him.
I wonder if Paul
had on the Jets.
An argument about Drew Lock on his bingo card for tonight. But yeah, it looks like we've lost him for the moment at least. CTESPN is reporting that Ezekiel Elliott is signing a 1-year deal with the Cowboys.
Yeah,
really? All right, so he's retiring.
According to AB.
He's retiring after this season.
Because according to AB, who has got some things right.
He's got a lot of shit right, to be honest.
Yeah, he had the Broncos. He had the Broncos uniforms before anyone else. He had and those Broncos uniforms are ass, by the way. But yeah, he had the Broncos uniforms before anyone else. They
are ass.
He had Russell Wilson to the Steelers before anyone.
There was somebody else with another ass uniform. I forgot who it was.
They're the rumored Giants uniforms, like the ones that look like Montreal Canadiens jerseys that are going to be like third jerseys.
I don't know. I haven't seen any new uniforms yet.
Justin, who do you want at 10?
I told you. I didn't say if he's there. Bowers if he's not.
I didn't say if he's there. Who do you want?
Shit, who do I want? Is Harrison.
Okay.
I mean, we all
That's
want.
all
That's what I want. I know we're not getting him, so there's no point saying it.
Hey, you never know. You never know. But what if?
No
all right. Scenario here. Scenario. We trade a first-round pick next year, a third-round pick this year, and move up to 4.
So we do 10
We
next
get
year's
Marvin
first,
Harrison.
and pick 72.
10 next year's first, which who cares is going to be 32, and a third-round
If we
pick.
draft Marvin Harrison, it will be. Yeah, I would do that. And I think if you're Joe Douglas, you got to do that too, because fuck it. It'll be, if it doesn't work out, it's going to be another GM's problem, and it'll still be our problem. But
well, it's going to be another GM's problem. It's also going to be a franchise problem if we keep giving picks away. Shit.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is the type of player that it would be worth it to get that.
That's fair. Then what happens if Rodgers gets injured again?
Well, then that really sucks.
Then we quit this podcast and everything.
That means our first round draft pick next season, not there. Can't even get a fucking quarterback.
You know what? I ain't worried about next season.
Right, we have
Fuck
Tyrone.
next season.
And Paul is back.
Turn.
And
yeah,
you know what? We're going all for it. What the fuck does the future picks matter?
I'm aware.
They'll matter when the future comes.
We are.
No,
but
the future is now.
I got a question.
I have a
first
question.
of all, I'd like to apologize.
No, you just
my phone said it had left, and I was going to get a shirt, but I think the Drew Lock, Daniel Jones franchise quarterback argument expedited it, and it killed itself. So I had to get back and going. But
did you have arguing about Drew Lock on your bingo card for tonight?
No, but where we're at, it seems like future picks discrepancy at.
We're talking about selling the farm to move up for Marvin Harrison Jr. Now, would the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Would the Cardinals accept that trade offer though? Yeah, I feel like they want at least another. They want another first round pick.
They'd want 3 first round picks.
Yeah. It ain't happening.
Yeah, no, fuck the Cardinals.
Yeah, because one, they have no weapons. They have Paris Johnson from last year who played guard. Now he's moving to left tackle. They need a right tackle.
Yeah, he guarded.
They need so much shit where it's
they have nobody.
They have nothing, and they lost Rondale Moore. They lost Marquise Brown.
Honestly, the Cardinals should just trade for fucking future picks.
They should just go to the Canadian.
Make multiple trades so you have multiple first round picks for the next 2-3 years, and then you start your fucking rebuild.
Well, that's what you would like.
If you're
I'm just if I was the owner of the goddamn Cardinals, I'd be like, yeah, next season's a waste.
Then you probably get fired.
Fucking waste.
Well, no, the Cardinals are.
He says that every year, actually.
The Cardinals are in a good position because it's you could either draft the most general, the most generational wide receiver prospect of the last 10 years, or you could trade back and get
they have
round picks.
Yeah, they have 2 first round picks. Back. They have 2 second round picks, and they could just build out whatever they need for the future.
That's what I'm saying.
If they keep Kyler Murray, I don't know, but
you know what I'm doing if I'm the Patriots?
They really don't have a choice.
You know what? You know what?
Maybe Aaron Rodgers will retire and then unretire and come back as the Cardinals after.
Oh fuck!
You know what I'm doing if I'm the Patriots?
Not the Vikings.
GM. You know what I'm doing if I'm the Patriots GMs, besides getting a fucking happy ending? I'm hitting up the Chargers and seeing if, hey, you have a quarterback, Arizona has a quarterback, you want Marvin Harrison Jr., give us a fucking king's ransom. Because if you move to where they at 5, you still pretty much get your quarterback. Arizona's not picking anyone. Why wouldn't they try to fucking rob them?
He gets JJ McCarthy, and then you guys trade 3 first rounds for Justin Herbert.
Dude, yeah. I'd be okay with that.
Jim Harbaugh might just want to take JJ McCarthy.
You know what? I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
And there's reports of like concerns with Justin Herbert's like physicals and shit.
Yeah, he lives in. I was about to say
that would be San
Diego. That would be the
Herbert thing of the whole draft.
I'm just saying this. All I'm gonna say is,
and I'm with it. Would you do it, Paul? 3 first-round picks for Justin Herbert?
I would do 2, and then like Darius Slayton.
Ooh, I don't know if they'd take it.
And Daniel Jones.
I think 3 for Herbert's too many.
And for backup.
I think 2 is an appropriate amount. But all I'm going to say is this: as far as the Chargers' odds to draft a quarterback with their first pick,
0, I think.
Quite the contrary. The odds opened at 100-1. Yesterday it was 15-1, and today their odds are 6-1 to draft a quarterback. So
that's insane.
You never know.
If the Chargers draft a goddamn quarterback, that
would be lit. I would be so happy.
Well, yeah,
you know how much that opens it up for us?
Yeah, it's good for us. Yeah. I'm just saying it's dumb for the Chargers. Absolutely retarded.
I hope as many teams as possible take quarterbacks.
That shit ain't happening. I know it's not. He's not that fucking stupid.
He's not, but what if he is?
Shit. I'm not gonna put it past. You know what? I'm open to anything because I don't even know what the fuck we're gonna do.
Yeah.
I have no idea at all.
Is it time?
We might take Byron fucking Murray. Who knows?
So if the Chargers were to trade Justin Herbert, like let's say theoretically that happens, how would they go about it? Because I assume that they would, they'd want the draft like one of these new quarterbacks. Insane thing to say, but whatever.
Yeah, no, they'd have to.
That means they're basically getting like one of the following picks as well. Probably again those teams we listed: Broncos, Vikings, Raiders. Like,
but the Broncos and Vikings shouldn't trade. Raiders, they might want to stick with Jimmy G.
Like if you're
I don't know why, but
if you're the Vikings and you have Justin Jefferson being like, I want $1 billion, and you have Sam Darnold on your team, are you not being like, fuck it, sell the farm and get Justin Herbert?
Well, if I'm the Vikings and Justin Jefferson wants $1 billion, I would say you probably want to draft a quarterback because they'd be cheaper. You'd have to pay Justin Herbert a lot of money, and you probably wouldn't be afford to pay both. Or if you did, like you'd have to probably lose like a lot.
No, but you could include Jefferson in those debates in the negotiations. Say, hey man, we can't pay you this amount because we're going to get you Justin Herbert.
Yeah,
but he's gonna be like, man, fuck you.
I think that, I think Justin Jefferson. Not that I know. I think the man wants to get paid, and I don't know if Justin.
Hey, he can get paid. I'm just saying, if they brought that to the negotiation table, brought Justin Jefferson in, and said, hey, we're going to give you a 2-year contract, just 2 years. See how you like it. You can dip. It doesn't have to be a fucking OD max contract.
Or they have it like a backloaded contract.
Yeah. He can have a lot of incentives, but the goal, but the goal is, hey, we're gonna get you a quarterback that you'll like, that will get you the goddamn ball. You should be happy with this, and we'll make it short term so that if you're not happy, you can move on. It wouldn't be bad,
Minnesota, though.
But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and honestly,
I got no faith in Minnesota. If I was Justin Jefferson, I wouldn't sign a fucking long-term contract there anyways. I'd milk him for as much money for the next year and then dip. Then dip. That's what Stephon did.
Oh, man.
I'd fuck the franchise, and then free agency, I'd go to another team in the same goddamn conference.
Same division. Go sign with the Bears the next year.
Yeah, let me go play with Caleb.
Caleb, Keenan, and DJ Moore.
That would be fucking insane.
So there's no chance that like the first two, like there's no chance that anything other than Bears and the Washington football team select Caleb Williams and Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
Right? Like
most likely.
Yeah, there's no that's absolutely happening. Yeah. And then it's a crapshoot from there, I feel.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I say like Caleb Williams to the Bears is 1,000% happening. I'd say Jaden Daniels to the Commanders is like 98% happening.
It's 1,000% happening.
I would
What
say.
if the Commanders do something outlandish? They're like, we're going with our boy Bo Nix.
Oh my god! I would love it because that
I wish it did.
What do we think about him? What do we think about him? I feel like
Bo Nix.
I'm not too high on Bo Nix, but I don't know. He's another Oregon.
I already
QB.
told you what I said about this whole QB class, so you know where I stand.
See, his name rhymes with Go Knicks, so like there's an emotional tie there. Like there's also like a tie to anger there as well, but
honestly, I hate judging quarterbacks before they play a season. I think it's absolutely retarded right now because there have been so many quarterbacks that have been drafted later that play so much better than the first round quarterbacks that were drafted, and then you have later first round quarterbacks playing much better. No scouting fucking no NFL scout has scouted a quarterback properly in the past I don't know how many years.
Oh, we got
CJ Stroud, best fucking quarterback in the last draft. Where do you go?
Number 2 overall.
Yep, should have been 1.
Should have been.
I mean, and to think the Raiders,
everyone should be fucking clamoring for him.
Are you saying the Chiefs didn't properly scout Patrick Mahomes?
Oh, they did, but when they get him,
like 12th overall.
I'll remind you that the Bears that year improperly scouted Mitch Trubisky, so you know,
very, 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 very improperly. Like,
and we don't know if the Chiefs had the number 1 draft pick. If they wouldn't, we don't know if the Chiefs would have gone for Mitch Trubisky.
Hold up.
If they had the number 1 draft pick,
you doing all these scouting shit. How come you ain't pull up with who you want in the later rounds?
Because I don't do scouting.
But you got
he doesn't do scouting. He just knows that all these people suck at their jobs.
Yeah, they do. 100% they do. First draft picks should be hits. How often is it not a fucking hit?
A lot. So you know, Evan Neal, Eric Flowers.
Then what are you talking about then? Then what are you talking about?
Daniel Jones.
I'm just saying, scouting reports are trash.
Eli Apple, not great, my dude.
Y'all hit on whack ass motherfuckers real bad. Fucking Eric Flowers, Eli Apple.
Yeah,
God damn.
Yo, I think I hate Eli Apple the most.
What was his name?
Like I remember, man. Like I'm torn. I like Joe Burrow, but like I'd rather Odell Beckham win a Super Bowl than fucking Eli Apple. Fuck him, dude. Just all the homies hate Eli Apple. Sorry,
Wait,
Justin.
what was
You'd
the
like
corner's
open
name?
Wait,
a
who?
can of worms there.
Wait, Mo, what are you
Who was
talking
the
about?
corners? Who was that corner?
Which one?
Was it? It wasn't DeAndre Baker, was it?
What
do you mean?
draft? Oh, Deontay Banks.
Oh yeah, he's
no,
good, dude.
Deontay Banks is good.
Wait, so who are
No,
you
the
talking?
one before him.
I don't remember.
Did he get arrested or? He got,
Oh wait,
you know what I'm talking about? He got drafted in the first round.
I
He got arrested.
Talking about.
Dumbass.
Yeah,
Oh man, I was about to drop it.
Oh, Kadarius Toney was also a first-round pick for the Giants.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yep. But Tony
we traded the pick that the Bears like selected Justin Fields with. Which, that's a weird like thing that affects like now for us. It's like, it's like Ronald Reagan fucking up America. That whole Kadarius Toney trade fucked up the Giants forever.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Wait,
No,
Mo,
right.
this cornerback that you're talking about that the Giants took, was he taken in the first round?
I want to say he was first round. Yeah.
I feel like I would remember.
I feel like the
this.
only corner they've taken in the first round recently was Deontay Banks, and he's good.
Is it 2020?
And not arrested and not in jail.
Yeah, what, Aaron Robinson? Maybe? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Maybe he wasn't the first round. Anyways, move on.
I think it's time to do the old
drop the N-word?
mock draft. No, it's time
The M-word, not the N-word.
Let's do the last mock before the fucking draft.
Let's do it. We might even do two. We're gonna do. All right, so we're gonna do the Jets and the Giants. So
we should do one where we try to trade up.
Yeah, what we were gonna do actually is we were gonna do one where we trade up and one where we trade back because we've done so many where we just pick Brock Bowers at 10. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna have the
Giants.
Because
somebody was not present.
Hey man, tax season.
Also,
it was over already.
Real quick, do you think any of these quarterbacks in this draft will have a better career than Jameis Winston? And why is the answer no?
And who?
Than Jameis Winston? Well, I do think the answer is probably not.
I think Drake. I like Drake May a lot.
Well, Caleb should.
I like Drake May a lot, and I think Caleb Williams will be good too. He should be good because they set him up like nice.
I'm only asking because you said you thought every quarterback in the draft stunk, and I was like, well, let's go into that.
Yeah, I do think they suck, but it's basically just going with, all right, what situation are you in?
I'm gonna say it right now.
I don't have faith that
Penix is gonna be the best quarterback than maybe
that's
Caleb.
getting drafted.
Yes. Penix is
okay.
Yeah. No, I agree.
We were saying that in November.
And we all love Penix. But the top four that are going to get drafted, I don't know if I like him. I like Penix. I don't know about Bo Nix. Bo Nix looks like he's an asshole, but shit, who knows? He might be good.
Yeah, it's hard to.
Don't matter. You can't be an asshole as a goddamn quarterback.
You have to.
Well, there you go.
Nah, Tom Brady wasn't an asshole. He was real. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Russell Wilson was
like
nice.
when Brady would be reaming out his teammates, he was just reaming them out because they were doing something wrong. When you're an
Justin,
asshole,
was Ryan Leaf an asshole? Would
you
you
look like
consider
Zach
Ryan Leaf
Wilson.
an asshole?
Ryan Leaf is a
Ryan
huge
Leaf,
asshole.
yeah.
Okay, but is he a quarterback
Ryan Leaf
as well?
was the definition of it.
He is not. I see PFF has not updated our roster because they still have Zach Wilson on our team.
Well, they updated
so
They
our
left him
2
in
agree
as a
pick.
joke.
So are we
I hope
doing
he's-
the?
I hope
So are we doing the trade up? Let's do the trade up mock draft first. So,
Hold on, let me grab some beers real quick.
All right,
Nice.
We'll work out the trade while you're doing that. So we're trying. What are we trying to do? We're trying to move up to 8 to try and get ahead of the Bears
Let's
to get
move
a
up to
Doomsday.
8. Yeah.
All right. So we're offering pick
Shit,
10.
we might get Malik Neighbors too. Who knows?
Yeah. Who else do we want to? What else do we want to offer besides pick 10 to get to 8?
Do you want?
I don't want to get rid of a third.
Or should we try to move up?
Who gives a fuck about the 3rd if we're getting Marvin Harrison?
Should we try to move up and get Marvin Harrison?
I want to. I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, we could just fuck around and do it, but if you want to be realistic, let's move up to 8.
All right. Yeah, we'll move up.
Does that really do anything for you, though? Doomsday.
It doesn't do shit.
Or
well,
it might not do shit.
The Bears might want a receiver
again.
And,
never mind.
Falcons want defense. So I don't know.
Yeah, so it kind of makes sense for the Falcons to move back. So we could give up what, pick 10 and like 111 or 134.
It says be shit. Try less.
This has 86%.
Oh shit.
185. Do 185.
All right, 10 and 185 for 8.
Yeah.
Hey, they took it.
It accepted. Let's see who falls.
All right, so we are going to start the draft now. All right, so Paul, you are on the clock. Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, JJ McCarthy, Malik Neighbors, and Joe Alt all went.
So Marvin Harrison Jr. is not there.
Marvin Harrison.
No, he is. He is.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is there. So is Drake May.
Okay, so this is fucking stupid.
That is a sick.
like I feel like
you are set up right here.
This will not happen, but
this will not. I feel like this is disingenuous. I mean,
you got 4 fruits to your labor right here,
dude. Marvin Harrison Jr. Drew Lock connection? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Believe in Drew Lock.
So everyone can see that this would never happen. I'm doing what anyone would do. I would do what a baby would do and click the first button I see. Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Drew Lock, baby. Believe in Drew Lock.
All right. Well, that leaves us.
Drake May, go.
We still have Drake May on the board, and it's tempting. But
fuck no. You want to
Odunze.
You're trying to develop a quarterback? You're trying to develop a quarterback when Zach
imagine
Wilson sucked dick?
This is the one. Imagine this
Rome
exactly
Odunze. I know my pick.
Well, we took a Dunze.
Hecker already said fuck it.
We're all happy. Everyone's good. Everyone's happy. We took Roma Dunze.
Odunze, Williams, and Wilson.
The second round, and we go. All right, Paul. You are on the clock.
Williams, and Wilson. There's too many. All
right, Paul. You are on the clock in the second round, and Michael Penix Jr. is available.
All right,
so I know where I'm going.
You still get a quarterback.
You could also take a quarter.
Okay, so here's the thing. it's between Penix and I can't pronounce the gentleman's name. Mike, that cornerback.
The corner from Michigan here.
Yeah. I mean, in this scenario,
Really?
that's unrealistic and never happening. You kind of have to do you kind of have to just accept the Penix, right?
Yeah, I think you gotta.
You're accepting the Phoenix.
I think you gotta take the P.
Yeah. You know what?
Daniel Jones could be a third string $40 million quarterback.
Wow.
As long as we get the Penix.
Justin,
I'm fine with
gonna whoop your ass so bad. I swear.
He's actually not wrong though, but like it's whatever. Cut your losses.
Penix
Third round.
Get that Penix.
It is. And we're going on to the third round. Here we are, pick 70. The Giants are on the clock again.
The Penix. We taking the Penix.
You got your quarterback and you got your receiver.
You need a guard.
Yeah, you need.
I was gonna say Christian Haynes or keep going down. Let's see.
Spencer Rattler.
We should take Spencer Rattler.
Yeah, go Haynes for sure. I was just trying to see if there was any cornerback within reach, but not worth it at this point.
Christian Haynes, the guard from UConn.
Protect your penis.
Yeah, protect your penis. Protect your penis with some Haynes underwear. Hey. All right, so now the New York Jets are on the clock.
Wait, you guys were missing a second pick, huh? I guess.
Yeah, that was the pick we traded for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, we traded it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
If that happens, that'd be great. All right, but pick 72.
So we got our wide receiver. We could take a tackle. We could take maybe another running back. We do need safety help pretty bad. And we could use some interior defensive line help. I would say, let's see what's good with this Kieran. Not going to work here anymore. I don't know his name. The tackle from Yale.
From Yale.
Kieran,
deaf.
He looks like a future pro on film when standing next to FCS level competition.
You see, that's my problem with fucking scouts. Y'all comparing them. It's all about college. What the fuck they doing in college? Translate that shit to the goddamn NFL. You should be good enough at your goddamn job to understand that.
That scout was just watching Gilmore Girls, and he was like, "Yeah, this guy's good." I'm at Yale.
Just draft people based on vibes and nothing else.
Yeah.
I mean, Justin actually had the best fantasy draft of all time when he said, haha, his name is Mookie, and he drafted Mookie Betts. Justin, out of all the things you've done, that might be the most correct, asinine thing you've done.
Yeah. That's legit the only reason why I took Mookie Betts. That was many years ago. Shit.
What about Blake Fisher? He played, I guess, on the other side of just Joe Alt. His grade.
I mean, at this, I think most of the draft should be.
Justin, what do you think we should do here? Yeah, so
definitely depth for O-line. Definitely depth for O-line. We already got rid of our second.
So you would take a tackle at pick 72?
Yeah, tackle or guard.
Yeah, I'm not really.
DeAndre Baker. That's what I was talking about.
It's DeAndre Baker on the Giants.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Was he the 7th round pick though, or wasn't he drafted late? Was he the dude who got shot?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Shot at.
Or yeah.
Because he was doing like casino gambling or whatever it was.
Yeah, them niggas are dumb. Sorry, it's just true, man. It's just true.
All right, so who are you drafting? Wait, Mo, what do you think we should do here?
I fucking hate this spot, to be honest with you.
Should
Fisher.
we try to trade back again?
Blake Fisher?
Who?
Should we try to trade back again?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Go down again.
Trade back. Unless we're getting a future, I don't think it's worth it.
Well, maybe we can.
We might be able to get a future, but we still need depth.
I do like Jeremiah.
We need O-line depth because we get injured every goddamn year.
I would go Blake Fisher here.
Okay. Yeah, I think Blake Fisher is the pick. And then the Giants will pick again in the 4th round coming up.
Okay, so is there a filter for this shit? Let's see.
You, Paul.
Go for another quarterback. Oh, look at that first one right there. Michael Pratt. Let's go.
Wait, hold on. I can't see the screen. I'm being a boomer. I cannot see the draft screen. I'm being a literal boomer right now.
I know where our pick is going. Hecker knows already.
Let's see.
Michael Pratt.
All right, hold on. Go.
No.
Let's see. Can you filter cornerbacks right now?
Yeah.
The corner?
Let's see the corners. Need some defense, right?
Y'all need corners?
Yeah.
Well, when your quarterback only throws the corners, yeah, it'd be good to have some good.
Yeah. Between Daniel Jones and Drew Lock, we throwing a lot to the corner.
Against Daniel. That's great. Paul, you should whoop his ass right now. The next
so
flight,
TJ Tampa is taken, I assume, right?
I think so.
Who?
TJ Tampa.
He's a corner, I assume.
I don't even know who that is.
I've heard his name before. I mean,
what about Max Melton?
Oh, Max Melton, Rutgers.
Let me see if TJ Tampa is available or not.
Max Melton's really good. I think he goes in the second round though, or third.
They both might be gone.
I know who we need. We need big help.
So both of them are gone, huh?
It appears so.
Okay. All right. So I might pick.
Yeah, TJ Tampa went in the 2nd round.
Keep going down. Keep going down on the player side. Let's see. Going down.
Blake Watson. He's the next Saquon.
No, the Heat win.
Oh yeah, the Heat won, man.
Did they?
It was 111.
All right, go back up. I'm sorry.
You're good, and you are allowed to trade back if you want to try to do that. In fact, I don't know if this is a place where the Jets would want to trade up to. Like, I don't know.
I mean,
if
there's we taking? We taking Cade Stover?
No, not necessarily.
One second.
I think I know who, because I know who like me and Mo would want in this place, but I'm not 100% sure that he would be there if we waited. Like, I'm mostly sure he'd probably be there, but
4 picks.
I think he lasts to like the 3rd round. I want to say. And I
Who?
don't
Yo,
know. The board is jumping
Cameron
so much.
Kitchens.
You son of a bitch.
Kitchens.
You motherfucker.
Paul stole our guy.
God damn.
Sorry. See, I've been doing some research. I have like a bunch of
It's all right.
Samsung notes
but I'm
based
not-
off Twitter
I'm not
and
even-
people yelling.
Ken Kitchens is a good pick. I would
Mhm.
I would have taken him. All right, so we're at 111.
Joe Douglas would have
Kitchens
taken
gone.
Cam Kitchens. He would have.
I think if we traded down and we got a second round pick, he would have taken Tyler Newman.
Dude, if this was actually the
Douglas
Giants score
loves
tomorrow,
ass.
like I'd get alcohol poisoning.
Check out Tyler Newman and tell me you wouldn't take him.
Is
Tomorrow.
that
Minnesota safety. During the
Are you-
day, whenever you got time, Tyler Newman, second round pick. I sent y'all the link already.
Okay, so he's already gone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what are we doing here? Do we take this quarterback, or are we getting we got wide
No,
receiver?
Justin, you just I'm waiting for Justin to pick.
For me to pick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that nigga Wiley?
Jared Wiley.
You asking me?
I'm curious. Is he a pass catching tight end?
I don't know.
Or is he just a big motherfucker?
It says It says he has an ideal size and athleticism combination to be a contributing tight end 2 or 3 at the next level. He has a 74 receiving grade. He has a He has a 2.1% drop rate.
That's not high, but nah.
Okay. So what
Justin,
what do you want to do? Michael
need
Pratt,
to log in for PFF so you can study.
Possibly.
That's Justin's pick right there.
Look, I want to fuck around and say, yeah, we'll draft a quarterback.
Fuck Michael Pratt. I ain't taking him.
Nah.
Yeah, Jordan Travis.
Go down.
When I graduated with a dude, same name.
What about Tyke Smith?
Braylon Allen or Matt Goncalves. Braylon Allen.
We already took a tackle.
We always take a running back.
Yeah, but I'm
come on. Allen.
Nah. I don't want
to. What's the note?
I want something. I want defense. I want defense for this pick. So it looks like the safety might be the best choice, but I don't know anything about Smith.
Or we do need interior defense. Tavondre Sweat. He looks pretty good actually. I think we should take Tavondre Sweat.
I could be down for that. I really don't think we're going to draft the safety.
I think we could.
No, we could, but
we do need them.
I don't know. Barring injuries, I feel like the head office they like fucking Ashton, so we have some depth there. No, he doesn't have to start. He doesn't have to start. He's not starting.
Special teams.
All right, so let's go. Let's go to Tavondre Sweat then. Any objections?
I got none.
All right, Tavondre Sweat it is.
I'm going to let y'all know right now if Joe Alt is at 10, I'm going to be sweating. Tomorrow.
If Alt and Bowers are there, who do you want? What do you
do? Fuck. I don't even know. I don't even know.
If Alta Dunze and Bowers,
I'm scared to even make that decision. I don't. Yeah, I have no idea.
It's those types of conundrums that get people.
You know what? If Rome and Alt is there, I'm scared.
You trade the next 7 years of your resources for both of them.
I'll probably take Rome and Dunze.
All right. So now we're at pick.
I'd go Rome over Alt. I'd go fucking what's his name? Goddamn, drawing a
This
blank
nigga
over
was
Alt as
all
well.
about
Bowers.
the O-line like 2 weeks
I'd
ago,
go
and now
Bowers
all
over
of a
Alt
sudden
too.
he's like, yep. And now he's Bowers.
I'd go Bowers over Alt too.
That's insane.
Okay, so we're on the clock again at 1:34. So it might be a bit of a reach.
Where's the Giants picks at?
I don't know. They don't pick again till like the next round. They don't
They
pick
ain't got
till,
no picks.
Yeah, they don't pick till like round 5. So we're picking now, and we don't.
Yeah,
and after this, we don't pick again
Only-
until 1:34. So if we want Jordan Travis, we have to take him now.
All right. Well, he took. Wait. Jordan.
The quarterback, Florida State.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go Jordan Travis. Fuck it.
Getting a backup. That's going to be a starter.
This is like the hopefully
That's
quarterback.
Of the say, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already
He was good though.
Yeah, he
I'm not trying to
Justin
deny
never
his
watched
skill.
no
I'm
Jordan Travis.
just saying
ever.
we're an injury-prone team. We get injured
Did
on
you watch
all
Jordan
levels.
Travis?
Nah.
This motherfucker snapped his leg.
And he's our QB of the future now. Congratulations.
It's all right. He can heal for 2 years and watch Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now the New York Giants are about to be on the clock. Ooh.
But damn.
There's
my boy right there.
Yeah.
Zach Zinter.
That would be a pretty good pick.
Wait, hold on.
Javante.
John Baptiste. I believe that's.
Oh yeah, he's Haitian, clearly.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'd pick him just because of that.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Javante Jean Baptiste here of Notre Dame.
And he went to an Irish school. Oh, you know he gets along with white people.
Just evaluations are insane.
I don't want to just like pick what you guys said because I was thinking about it. Is Cam Hart still there? And if he is, how far down is he?
Hart.
You know what?
Doesn't look like.
It
doesn't look like he's still there.
We only
what do
had
the Giants need like immediately?
Besides what I
Everything.
picked.
What?
All right.
So
yeah, go with the French fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jean Baptiste.
Really?
That's an edge rusher right there.
Don't need quarterbacks if you got a good rush.
Yeah.
And you are on the clock again.
Ooh.
You take Saquon Barkley's replacement here, Cody Schrader.
Or you can take Tyrod Taylor's little brother.
He's a running back.
You also got Tyrod Taylor's little brother.
He's listed at a half.
Punter.
All right, go. Keep going down.
Michael Barrett. Tip. What's that dude's name? Tip Ryman.
Tip Ryman.
Go back up.
Hey man. Names are everything in the NFL.
Right. Jesus Christ. So tempted to draft a punter, but
yeah.
I mean, it is
slowly go down.
Probably someone that's going to get cut.
How do I feel about Ty? Do I like Tyron Hopper or do I draft a pedo?
His grades don't look good.
Dixon.
Who's the better? Johnny Dixon? His grades look better.
Neither of their grades look good.
Justin said something that was very, very formidable, where he said names matter.
They do. I'm just saying,
you're not lying about that.
How about my boy Josh Newton? Let's look at him.
Raymond.
He has better. He has kind of better
I don't know
grades.
who the fuck that is. I only studied the first round.
He sounds like he went to TCU.
Yeah, and he sounds like he's still gonna be at TCU.
Yeah, so I don't like that last sentence in that. Fuck that. What about Darius Musasu?
I don't know shit.
Yo, that's a strong name, right?
I mean, anyone you see at this point is going to have some sort of flaws.
It's shots in the dark. You're in like the 5th round.
I like this guy. Darius Musasu. Yeah, let's go. Let's go with him.
Let's go.
Musasu.
I like it.
Darius.
We are about
to be entering the 7th round.
203.
Or no, this is the late 6th round. This is our so this is the pick we got.
Oh, Brady.
Bo Brady.
I kind of like Bo Brady here.
Bo Brady. Double B's.
Do we go Bo Braid? We do need safety depth. We addressed pretty much all our other needs. Or do we?
That's true.
Dominique Hampton.
Dominique Hampton's
been in college for 6 years. I'd rather take Bo Braid.
Oh.
James Williams. Ooh, James Williams.
I like James Williams a lot.
His athletic testing.
He's like 6'5", and he can be a linebacker / safety.
He's like a Jamal Adams, basically.
That would have worked well for our defense.
Because it says he's a box safety.
I think he can be
down with James.
Perfect in Robert Saleh's defense.
All right.
Or I should say Jeff Ulbricht's defense.
Yeah, because Jeff Ulbricht's going to be the head coach by week 6.
I hope so. I like him as a head coach better than Saleh, to be honest.
I wouldn't hope for that though, because that means that means that our season started really bad. If that happens, that means we're like 1-5. And we have one more pick, and it's Mr. Irrelevant.
Nice.
We're gonna do another
Austin
mock.
Reed.
We're gonna do another mock where we trade back. Paul, you can stick around for it if you want and take another crack at it, and maybe it'll be a little more realistic this time. Or if you wanna, you can do whatever you want. You're a free man.
I'll do one more mock draft because I feel like if again, as I said earlier, if the Giants board looks like that at the end of the draft, I'm gonna get alcohol poisoning because that's fucking unrealistic.
Like in a good way.
Yeah,
like the good kind of alcohol poisoning. Not like the I want to be unalive alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, hold on, let me grab some more beers.
Mo, who are you saying to look for here?
Oh, I found the dude already. His name's Erdurfan.
Erdurfan? How do you spell that?
No, I just saw a name. I think it's EDER. I saw this guy. There he is.
This guy, I think this guy has Mr. Irrelevant written all over him. I am turning it in because that no one else is even here. We're turning this pick in. Let's see what our grades are.
Oh, the guy was saying he wasn't even there.
All right, they said we should have drafted Kieran Agnb. They said we should have taken Kieran over Blake Fisher, but whatever.
What fucking position is he?
Tackles. Those are the tackles we were. Those were the tackles we were debating on in the fucking third round.
They didn't like the Christian Haynes.
Yeah, they said the Giants overall. The Giants get an A. Obviously Marvin Harrison Jr. is a home run. Michael Penix is a home run at that position. Christian Haynes fills a big need for them. Cam Kitchens, our boy, Javante Jean-Baptiste, and then Darius Muatsu they all got in the B's overall.
I like that draft.
Let's see what our grade is. So we
wait. What was my grade? Was it shit?
No, you got an A.
No, you got
Oh, nice.
You got A+ for Penix, A+ for Harrison, A for Haynes. You got B+, B-, B+. So you got an A.
Better than our Jets. Fucking grade.
This is the credentials I have as a Giants fan. Hire me.
We got an A-. So he did do better than us. We got an A+ for Rome Odunze. We got an A- for Blake Fisher, B- for Tavondre Sweat. Jordan Travis, they basically gave us an F for. Everything they did last time. Round 6, James Williams, we got a B, and then we got a C+ for your boy Edufwan, Mr.
C+, I'll take it.
So we will do a new one. Where the Jets will be trading back.
How far are we trading back?
TBD. All
right.
And let's start that up now. So we'll see how the board shakes out. All right. So this time, Paul, it went a little more realistically, slightly.
Yeah, Marvin's gone.
But Malik Neighbors is there. So you could take him. Yeah, it's pretty much either Neighbors or trade back, I would say.
Yeah, it's either Neighbors or straight up McCarthy or Trey back. I think in this scenario, I'm gonna pick Neighbors, and we'll figure out the quarterback situation as per his request.
Yes, believe in Drew.
All right, so Joe Alt and Brock Bowers.
Wow! All right. They go.
So this leaves us in a. If this happens, then trading back would actually be the best thing for us to do.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't mind trading back at this point.
So I would say I don't think we want to. If we want to get Fontanu, which is who I would want to get if we are trading back personally, I would say we don't want to move back any farther than 13.
Would you even want to risk it at that point?
Well, I think
the Vikings and Broncos got to go offense.
Vikings. Yeah, I mean the Vikings kind of have to take a quarterback. The Broncos kind of do too. I would say the Raiders might take Fontanu.
The Raiders might. They might stick with Jimmy G.
We're trading back. We're trying to trade.
Oh, you want to trade back to
where? Yeah, we're trading back.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about now.
How do you know the Vikings and the Broncos aren't just Sam Darnold and Zach Wilson apologists, and they'll take Fontana, and then they'll be good all of a sudden, you know?
I would love to see that happen.
So are you saying we should just
with the Broncos? Actually, the Broncos don't have a second round pick. The Raiders, maybe.
Yeah, the Raiders. I think we would have to be the team we would trade with, and we would have to include something else too.
But you want the Raiders to jump?
We're trading back with the Raiders. We're trying to get a second-round pick.
Yeah. So you think the Raiders are going to go quarterback?
Yeah. Who's their quarterback? Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, and Jimmy G.
No, Jimmy
G's not there.
Oh, okay. So Gardner.
Jimmy G's on like the Rams, isn't he?
I don't hate on Gardner. Gardner did some
the
work with the
STG
shitty ass
clinic.
Colts.
Last time I checked.
All right, so if we're getting 13 and 44, we have to give up something else besides 10. It doesn't look like pick 111 is going to get it done. I can try to offer it, but I think they're going to say no. Oh, they said yes. Wow. Okay.
Nice.
All right, so we traded back.
The algorithm must still be set to Gruden.
Yeah. So let's see. All right, so Fashanu went, and then Jared Verse went. So I would say Fontanu.
Troy Anthony Fatano. Let's go.
I just want to make sure. I just want to see if Mo has any objections or not. I don't know where he went. No objections? Troy Fontanu?
Yeah, do it.
Doing it.
You trade back and you get Troy Fontanu. That's a good pick.
Yeah, that's a big W. And we are now picking once again at 44.
Let's get another Troy.
This is where I get nasty.
Is this where we get
Trey and Troy?
Is this where we get nasty? Or we could go double Troy.
See, I want to go Tyler Nubin just because he's so good, but I like Ricky Pearsall a lot.
Get a fucking quarterback. If we trade him back, I mean, you might as well get the future.
All right, no, this is Justin's draft.
Hey man, I'm going for Phoenix.
You're going for penis? Yeah, you would.
Yep. Nigga.
I don't have any objections.
I do. Don't draft him. I want him. I want the penis more than you.
No, can only happen once.
I'm just gonna do Nubin then because we need a safety, and why not? Easy.
He's a beast.
Okay. Go down. Let's see. Blake Fisher's there. Go down.
Spencer Rattler. Get Rattler.
Keeps going down a little.
Watch Rattler be the best quarterback of this fucking draft.
Marshawn Lloyd. Ooh, no, just kidding. I just want to. Can you filter available cornerbacks? I just want to see something real quick.
Kyrie,
the Flat Earther Jackson, Renardo Green, Caleb Carson, Jerry and Jones. Chris Abrams, drain. You're trying to get drained. That might be a bit of a reach at this stage.
All right. No. We're gonna skip. We're gonna skip that. That's not worth it right now. Let's go. Let's see.
Rook or horror.
Rook or horror.
Keep going down. Sorry. Javon Baker.
Bucky
Irving.
Not bad.
Bucky.
Marshawn 2.0.
Like, keep going down. I'm sorry.
There's some wild names out here.
Justin would draft Kool-Aid McKinstry just because of his name.
Yeah, I can call him Kool-Aid every day.
What pick are we missing?
What pick are the Giants missing?
Yeah.
I think so 70, 107, 166, and 183 are your picks. So the picks that you're missing are like later picks.
So not worth it. Yeah. Jeez. Okay.
Let's say you go with the Asian Luke or Lolo.
Or you could you could try trading back if you wanted.
Well, that's what I was thinking about, trading back, but like what pick don't we have?
Yeah, as far as what you would acquire for this draft.
Justin gotta be the stupidest nigga ever.
Come on, that shit was funny.
That shit had me fucking laughing. I swear. Oh my god,
dude. I want to. I kind of want to trade back, but are you guys? Well,
oh, hold on. I gotta stop. No.
Yeah. There is good depth in this draft.
Let's
For what positions?
Let's trade. Okay, so who's after the Falcons?
Bears, Broncos, Raiders, Commanders, Bengals. All these people. So you're at 70. I'm not sure how many spots you want to move.
See if the Falcons or one of the teams in that area below them will trade this pick right now for their pick and then a later pick as well.
Do you want a later pick or do you want to pick next year?
Fifth round, we're missing a pick, right?
Yeah, so I mean, you could get pick. Yeah, I think you're missing no, you're missing. Yeah, I think fifth. Yeah, I think fifth, or you pick in the fifth round, but it's not so late. You could get like pick 143. You could get 74 and 143 for 70 probably. It looks like they'll accept that.
Let's try that, yeah.
All right, they took it.
All right.
All right, now we are on the clock. Maybe we could take Rook Oraharo here. Because we do need a defensive tackle, but we also need a wide receiver. I kind of want to take
Devontae.
Yeah, I kind of want to take Devontae Walker.
I'm not against it. I never trust Bam.
All right. Devontae Walker it is. Right.
Okay, so let's look at Junior Colson and see what's up with him. See if he's a guy I like.
I was gonna say look at Braden Rice because he's a fucking animal.
Braden Rice, we already picked.
Jerry Rice's son.
Off blocks, okay. keep that in mind.
There you go. Junior Colson, he's Haitian.
He is Haitian.
You gotta be.
He is.
And then look at wait, X out of that.
Oh, I didn't even see that. They were
look at what?
He was
no, I just wanted you to X out. Go down a little.
You want to look at
it? First look. If you go to first look, you'll see at the bottom left. It says he's born in Haiti.
So you know that nigga's gonna work hard.
So we'll keep that in mind.
Put in work like slave work.
Yo,
yeah, because Justin works so hard.
I ain't got family in Haiti
so hard.
Send shit back to.
Justin, I was about to just compliment your.
He said we.
Your pitch of War Room Buddy, and then you just say that shit. Now I can't.
Yeah, but
just go down a little further.
He said we. He said we like he's sending shit back.
Yeah, I ain't said shit back. I don't know them niggas in Haiti.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I do think
Junior Colson.
Yeah, I think it's got to be
Wait, is that dude's name Bunky?
Wait, where?
Bucky. Oh, Bucky.
Bucky Irving, yeah.
Bunky.
Bucky Irving's a beast.
I thought it was Bunky. I was about to be like, yo, that's our next pick right there, Bunky.
Whatever, Justin. Justin, I will.
He's gonna be gone. I mean,
yeah,
the Giants could take him. They need another running back.
He is a beast. I like Bucky Irving.
They need a running back, not another. A.
I mean,
you're right.
Back. I mean, like they need. I think
they need
to
get one in free agency.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not going to be Zeke because Zeke's going to the Cowboys.
Yeah, that's wild.
All right. All right.
I was so mad.
Final thing, and I'll stop being annoying. Go back up. Let's look at Brandon Coleman, and I'm going to pick between him and Junior Colson.
Not the Asian Luke or Lolo.
Developmental.
Let's go with Junior. Let's go with the linebacker.
Agreed.
Nice.
Take Justin.
He is good. If you watch Michigan, he is really good.
Michigan had a dope team.
They did. They won.
You are on the again.
Okay.
Michael Pratt is there.
Oh, Pratt.
Michael Hall Jr.
Oh shit.
I don't want to draft him. Keep going down.
I like Michael Hall Jr. a lot. He is a beast.
Let's go Jarian Jones.
Jamar.
Wait, you want to pick him or you want to see his stuff?
I want to pick him.
You don't want the white running back Blake?
I thought about it.
What makes you think he's white?
I thought about him and how the Long Islanders would love that, but I'm not going to appeal to them, man. I'm doing my own thing.
And here come the Jets at pick 134.
Oh, Braylon Allen and Austin Audric Estime is right there. You could pick either one.
Yeah.
I think I like this guy better.
He's almost like Breece Hall, but not. He's a fourth round Breece Hall.
But we kind of need a bruiser. We need something different.
Yeah, I mean,
Bradshaw
is a bruiser, but I mean, you could go either way.
Yeah, I feel like Braylon Allen is better because he can. I feel like he'll do things. He'll do the things that Breece Hall doesn't do as well. So
I like Braylon Allen.
Yeah, I'm feeling Braylon Allen here. Joe Douglas always picks a running back. All right.
He does.
Paul, you are once again on the clock.
What was that?
Keep scrolling down.
That was round 4 or the end of round 4. That was the pick we just
134.
Yeah, keep scrolling down a little.
Or no, we traded down.
Yeah, or no, this is the pick that.
Hold on, go back up. I'm picking Cam Hart.
You just picked the corner.
Yeah.
You want another one?
Like they got?
I
did pick a corner, huh?
Yeah, but y'all need.
See what tackles are available.
We got offensive tackles or
yeah.
Defense. We
Mason Smith.
Caden Wallace, Christian Jones.
Caden's good with the cadence.
Walter Roos.
You know, Justin talking a lot of shit.
I am.
I want to see a Justin mock draft right after this.
Right there, Nehemiah Pritchett. That's
there any good guards or
he's just gonna pick whoever he sees and the name.
There's a very good guard available.
Oh, Javonte, Jean Baptiste still.
Yep.
Zach Zinter. Oh, that's my boy right there.
Zinter.
I love Zach Zinter. I swear I love
keep going down a little.
If Joe Douglas is an old lineman guru like everyone says he is, which I don't believe, but if he's really digging in, he takes Zach Zinter.
Yeah, I don't think you want to turn to page 2.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Go back up.
Fuck that.
You know, on JD, but
Jordan Travis sitting right there. There's our quarterback, Jordan Travis, sitting right there.
It's gonna be the. It's either gonna be the Frenchman or man.
2 Frenchmen.
Frenchman.
Hey, yo, check out Malik Mustafa. He's got to go hard.
Oh my God, Justin just be picking Africans.
Schools
because they work harder.
Justin would take Olu Fashanu, and then it would be like a roster of Africans after that.
Honestly, am I stupid?
They specifically have to be Nigerian, and then he'll pick the Haitian.
Am I stupid for not just picking Mason Smith? Because that is a need.
Mason Smith is a beast. His size works wonders.
A torn ACL.
The Jets were actually talking to him for like what was it, 2 weeks ago?
X out, torn ACL.
Yeah, but then he left the office and rolled his ankle.
Oh, that's why he's dropped.
How about my boy Leonard Taylor though?
Will Shipley? I don't know who this motherfucker is. I know Will Shipley is really good. Justin, I hope they tell you have to go to work tomorrow.
I'm narrowing down to Leonard Taylor. Should I just pick the Frenchman at that point? I think I should just pick the Frenchman at that point.
You also go Cornelius. Can't go wrong, Cornelius. Jean Baptiste.
You going with the Frenchman again?
Again, yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Another one.
Jean Baptiste.
In Notre Dame.
Yeah, man. When you put French and Irish together, you know.
We're on the clock again, and Zach Zinter is still.
I could Zach Zinter. I could still technically pick Cam Hart, but I don't think necessary. Go Zach Zinter for sure.
You're gonna have Evan Neal play right guard anyway.
He can eat my ass until further notice.
Further notice being when one of you dies and you're on the clock again.
He's gonna die.
Damn.
This is your last pick.
Nehemiah.
Then you can take Zach Zinter then.
He took Zach Zinter.
Oh, did you just before?
Yeah, with that
shit.
last one.
That's why he can meet your ass. Evan Neal.
He stinks.
Keep going down for a second.
I saw. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I saw a lot of people saying I wouldn't touch him.
Sorry, everyone. I look like such a boomer, but I'm just trying to read this pro draft thing through a small screen on a phone. This is how most NFL GMs do. This is what Joe Douglas does, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pick up Bo.
Bo
or whatever.
Bo Jackson. Bo Brady.
Bo Brady.
Safety. All right, we are on the clock. What have we done
Josh
so
Proctor.
far?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, should we take Josh Proctor? I guess we still need a safety.
Is he related to Scott Proctor is the problem.
And
Yeah,
his name sounds too much like Scott Proctor, which I don't love.
Well, we took. Oh no.
I'd say you go for that, Justin.
You took James Williams, right? Paul took James Williams.
No.
Then we did. Or was that the last draft?
That might have been the last. I think that was the last draft.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe he's still there. I don't know. I feel like it's late. I feel like he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's still there. But he might be there at 203. Do we have to take him now?
No.
Yeah, I don't think we have to take him now. So we could potentially hold off on a safety and
Torrey Taylor.
Yeah, we're gonna need a new punter after Thomas Morstead retires.
Torrey Taylor.
No, we're never drafting a punter again.
So he can sit there.
What about Logan Lee, this interior lineman?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
I don't know, but I'm not a fan of the double L.
It's a good bar, dude.
Justin is literally basing this fully on names.
Justin, I want to see a full mock Justin draft.
Yeah,
bro. Hey, Justin. Justin, you know who I picked up in a 14 team fantasy baseball league as my utility second baseman at shortstop? A man on the Arizona Diamondbacks by the name of Blaze Alexander.
Yeah, you can't go wrong, Blaze.
I actually picked him up, and I believe he hit a home run off Carlos Rodon as I picked him up.
Blaze is a Haitian name, and what's crazy is that his last name is Alexander.
To my knowledge, I believe he's white. Let me fact check that real quick because we're, a podcast based on accuracy.
Yeah. You know what? I don't really know what to do here, but maybe Robert Saleh just says, let's take an edge rusher and we take Miles Cole. Probably not. A 6-year player in college. Forget about it. Never mind.
I wouldn't doubt if we go defense in this round, regardless.
I do kind of think it's defense. What about Grayson Murphy? I kind of like Grayson Murphy, actually.
Yeah, I do like Grayson Murphy.
All right, let's do it. Grayson Murphy. Now we are at pick 203.
Oh, I'm still up on the board.
We could.
Who are we picking?
Justin, a boy, Gibby.
We just took an edge. You want to take another one?
Yes. I'm just shouting his name because it's the same as mine.
Robert Saleh. Robert Saleh. Robert Saleh snorts a bunch of coke and just keeps drafting edge rushers.
If I was at this point with Justin, I'd probably just trade it for like a 5th round pick next year and then trade the last pick too.
Hey,
let's see if anyone
so
would
Mo,
give us 5th round pick next year.
Really important. Blaze Alexander was born in Coral, Florida.
Oh, you know he's wild.
That's Haitian. I swear to God, it is.
Nigga came over on a raft 10 years ago.
Listen, he was born in Cape Coral, Florida, supposedly.
Yeah, when his mom came over on a raft.
Blaze Alexander? How do you spell Blaze? B-L-A? Is it B-L-A-Z-E
like the cool way? Like it's not like.
Yeah.
No, it's B-L-A-Z-E. Like.
Oh, it's Z-E. All right, then, yeah, he's not Haitian.
The only way to spell Blaze. Shit. If anyone's named Blaze with an S, I'm going to call him
B-L-A-I-S-E.
S-E? Blaze?
I don't think anyone's giving us a. I don't think anyone's giving us a 5th round pick for this pick, like a 5th round.
All right. Well, I thought that's what Justin would have done anyway, because he don't know how to make picks. So,
you're talking about we got Michael Barrett. I see 2 niggas with my name.
Hey, let Justin do it.
You really want me to choose? All right.
Yeah, I do.
Let's see. We need a cornerback.
He's gonna go tip brain me. We kind of
tight end. How's that tight end? Is he versatile?
I don't know if we're gonna re-sign DJ Reed.
He has a 0.0% drop rate. I guess he never drops the ball.
He probably never got thrown the goddamn ball.
Probably not. He's
so entertaining.
Let's see. He's got a total of. He's got
19 receptions. That's it. 19. Nigga,
yeah, 19 last year, 19 the year before that, and 3 the year before that.
That's basically 1 a game.
If that, it's less than that or wait, it might be a little more than that because college has less games.
Oh, you think college has less games?
Yeah. Yeah, imagine.
All right, let's move on from him. Why are there so many goddamn halfbacks?
Because no one wants to draft them.
Yeah. I'm not liking any of these top picks.
We can go James Williams again.
Yeah, we could. Did we draft a safety already? I thought we did.
Did we? I don't actually remember, but I don't think we did. We took Fontanu, Penix. We took Devontae Walker. We took.
That might be it. All right. I'll go with James Williams again.
By the way, I just want to point out that 3 hours ago, an article was written. The headline is Cowboys meet with Elliott's representative. So they're texting Ezekiel Elliott back after they broke up. That's really cute.
Yeah. Well, CTSPN's already reporting it's a 1-year deal and that it's a done deal. So do with that information what you will.
I'm going to laugh. That's better than Pollard.
And now, once again, with Mr. Irrelevant for our final mock draft of the season. Do we take Frank Crum?
I was about to say. Not gonna lie, I read his name as Cum at first, but
Yeah, it's pretty easy to do that.
Wow.
I don't know. I think Frank Crumb has Mr. Irrelevant written all over him, and it's literally the last.
I'm down for it. I'm down for it. Let's see the draft grade.
And before, all right, so PFF is saying that we should have taken Fuanga over Fatanu.
Nope.
They can go fuck themselves. Let's see. Paul got an A once again. A+ for Neighbors. A+ for Newbin.
They hating on the Haitian. They're hating on the Haitian. Come on.
Oh, they don't like the Haitian. They like everyone else.
There's two Haitians. They like one of them. They like one of them. They said, "No, this one. No, it's too many. It's too many."
We got A- again. We got A- for Fatanu, A- for Penix, B+ for Devontae Walker, B+ for Braylon Allen, C+ for Grayson Murphy, B for James Williams, and then a B+ for Frank Crumb for an overall grade of A-. So that is it. That is our final mock.
Realistic at all? I don't fucking care about that.
I don't really know.
Before
let's make your actual predictions for tomorrow. Like, we've talked all about what we want. What do you think's actually going to happen? We'll start.
Dude, I truly don't know with the Giants.
It's so hard. No, Paul's right. I really have no idea what the fuck the Giants are gonna do.
There's no like consequence of getting it wrong on this. But if you were to ask me to bet my life on like what would happen tomorrow, I would just fucking be like, all right, I'm not even gonna bother making this decision. Just go to get cocaine and hookers because they're gonna do something random. I do. Chris Hecker, just ask me when the Patriots make their pick, and then I'll tell you. Because, I hate to keep mentioning that. That's really what it's dependent on, and no one knows what they're gonna do at this point.
I mean,
no idea.
That's really where the draft starts. If you want to think about, if you really put it out.
The draft starts at 3. Some might even say it starts at 5. I mean, it starts at 3. But I still think it's like 80% that they go with Drake May. I think there's a lot. It's
yes. No, I think they are. They're going.
They should quarterback. They should definitely go quarterback.
But I also read that Daniels apparently had an unpleasant visit with the football team.
Yeah, they said that shit. That's smoke too.
I don't know. There was also rumors that the Texans didn't like CJ Stroud before last year's draft.
Right, but did they just invite him to FedEx Field? Because I can understand why he was unpleased with the visit. If that's the case, he's like, "Damn, bitch, you look like this."
I have a very reliable source that tells me the Commanders are taking Jaden Daniels.
No,
Mr. Sources, Mr. CTESPN over here.
I'm not telling you who it is.
Yeah, that's how you don't get.
All right, you want to make a bet? You want to make a bet?
All
right, put money on it.
I'm not betting against it.
All right, then.
So my prediction, I do think that the Jets will end up. I think the Jets will end up taking Brock Bowers. I think the way Joe Douglas talks about taking a tight end and the right tight end, and I think it makes the most sense that he would be. I think that he is the one out of all these people. I think he is the one that will fall.
I mean, that would be lovely. But I personally don't think we're going to get – I don't think Bowers, Adunze, or Harrison will fall. And then in Jets typical fashion, we're going to draft an O-line at 10.
Which one?
Anthony Fitano.
Good question.
Yeah,
Troy
he's there.
Anthony Fitano.
He should be there.
You could have said dickhead. He would have said yeah.
Nah, I was gonna say Fantanu. That's
Moose
it.
Dick. All right, so I'm going Bowers. Justin says
I'm going Roma Dunze. I think we drafted Roma Dunze.
Paul, do you have a
Yeah,
prediction for the Jets at 10?
I like how we all have different answers.
Yeah, I like that too.
For the Jets.
I got the right one though. I got the right one.
10th.
You said Patano.
Yeah.
If Joe Douglas was going to draft anyone, it would be Fuanga. Where there's smoke, there's Fuanga.
All right, so for the Jets, yeah. I don't know. I think it's probably whatever wide receivers left, right?
Yeah.
That would be Odunze, even though I guess some people disagree on that because of Malik Neighbors' behavior, but it's a wide receiver. Behavior's part of it. Honestly, dude, I have this chilling feeling in my bones that the New York Giants are going to select JJ McCarthy. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll shotgun a beer in your home tomorrow if that happens.
I'm ready.
But yeah, I mean, like the three true outcomes I'm envisioning is either hearing Dunze's name, Neighbors' name, or JJ McCarthy. I still don't know about trading up, but I like out of realistic things, I think one of those three are going to happen because again, the ball's on cocaine right now. Like he's like, okay, so if the Patriots do this, and then Arizona does this, and then fucking there's 80 contingency plans for for picks 4 through 10 basically right now, or 4 through 14 actually. If you think about it, each team probably has a billion contingency plans. It's insane, dude. And I know that's supposed to be what the draft is, but I don't know. This year it feels like it's a little more nuts than usual.
Yeah.
It's usually quarterback driven.
There's so much variance, and there's so much there's so much going on in the top 10.
Yeah.
There's so many question mark quarterbacks that it makes it even harder to predict than a normal draft.
That's why I say Penix.
Phoenix.
Give me that Penix.
See, Justin would get traded also with Boy Green.
Yeah, we're gonna Boy Green will give you that Penix, and you don't even got ass.
I'm good.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, holy moly. Oh my God! Everybody hates that fucking dude.
I gosh darn diddly ended this relationship and sent a picture of my Peter Piper.
Oh no!
On that note, I'm going to cut the podcast. Thanks all for listening. Right. Happy draft day.
We're not talking about John Giddy on the podcast.
I'm sorry that I said that. I didn't mean that, Boy Green. If you hear this,
shout out to EDP, right?
No.